Something in the air. Oh! I feel as though I've seen this one too.
The work took a long time. The fishermen were using old equipment, and Thomas was worried. I'm going to be late for Henry at the docks. He won't like this. Please hurry up. Thomas was rudely interrupted.
Oh no, oh my. Now I remember this.
His driver and fireman laughed. Phew, sniffed Thomas. What a pong.
And thus Thomas's dislike for the smell of fish was born.
Coastal run. Then they saw a man waving a red flag. What's the matter now? High tides are damaging the track, reported the man. I marked the spot. We'll go and inspect, said the driver.
Be careful, Thomas. Please be careful. There it is.
It would be dangerous for heavy engines like Henry, agreed the driver. But for Thomas, it's safe enough. The guard left a red oil lamp by the damaged track.
Phew.
Toward engines. When we get to the docks, I'll tell them to close the line.
Good idea. Phew! Thomas was lucky. Sometimes it really does pay to be small.
Waiting for Thomas's cars.
Oh, I remember how rude Henry was.
You're late. That smell is making me ill. It's the fish, replied Thomas, and there's danger on the rails. That's why we're late. You're the only danger on the rails, Thomas. Now stop wasting time and get your car.
That was very uncalled for, Henry. I'm shocked at you.
Thomas's driver and fireman were in the yardmaster's office when they heard Henry's whistle.
Oh no! I remember what happened.
Steaming out of the station with his long, heavy train called the Flying Kipper.
Yep, the train he's pulled for years. There's been a lot of rudeness in these episodes.
The driver. The coastal run, it's the quickest. But I told you, gasped the driver. That's dangerous for a big engine like Henry. The yardmaster quickly phoned the signalman. Henry roared past the signal box. I'll soon make up for lost time.
Oh no. Oh no.
The signalman couldn't hear the warning.
Oh no.
He did. Henry was far away in a cloud of steam.
Ugh. Oh dear.
But when Henry reached the coastal track, his hopes for a fast run were dashed. Fog floated everywhere.
Fog is so scary.
Cried Henry.
You can't see what's behind or around or even in front of you.
And when he could,
Uh-oh.
it was too late.
Ah! There he goes. Oh! Into the sea. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah! Ay. Well, it served him right for being mean to Thomas.
Henry was craned out of the water.
I half agree and half don't agree with that.
Swim, Henry. You were meant to deliver fish, not swim with them. You should know that by now. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Ay.
When Henry arrived at the docks, Cranky the Crane looked down on him. My, Henry. I expect you'll have some fishy tales to tell.
Cranky, that's not funny.
But take my advice. Have a long hose down first. But there was worse to come.
Uh-oh.
Look, they've caught all this fish and a green whale, too. It's not a whale, it's a monster.
Oh, wow.
Henry was most upset. Thomas
I bet that one hurt him.
Henry.
To be called a monster?
You're driving.
Yeah.
It's time for a nice wash down. Then you'll feel much better.
And you owe Thomas a big apology.
And Henry did. I'm sorry I was rude to you, Thomas. That's all right. But can you smell something? What? Fresh air.
Oh, Thomas.
Replied Henry.
All right, guys. We're about to enter the last episode of the day. Oh, goody! So, are you all ready? We sure are, Twi. See, we are. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I think you like this one, Pepper Dance. Oh, our last episode is...
Oliver and his brake
Oliver's
Toad
fine.
liked
Oliver!
the
My engine, amigo!
When Toad noticed that Oliver was unhappy, he decided to find out why. Excuse me, Mr.
Oh,
Oliver.
and
This
Toad is
thing a lot
Pipsqueak's
weird with
friend.
you. If you forgive me for mentioning it. You're quite right, Toad. All I do is shunt these freight cars onto the turntable. I long for a nice run. It's what an engine really needs. Quite so, Mr. Oliver. May I suggest that you speak to Sir Topham Hatt about your problems?
It wouldn't hurt to do
Oliver
that.
said nothing. He just
Oliver,
grew
you should
unhappy
never
and
ever
was rough with
hide
freight
your
cars.
feelings.
You're no good, Oliver. You're dangerous. We want Percy. Percy's far too busy to be bothered with the likes of...
Ugh.
And
Oliver,
freight
you
cars
need to
are.
be not so mean. Ow! Now look what you did. Oh,
You
boy.
silly engine, shouted a workman. It'll take a long time to repair this turntable, which will cause confusion and delay.
Oh, Oliver!
That night, Sir Topham had arrived. Oliver, you have caused confusion. I thought you could control freight cars. You shall work the mail train for a while. Maybe the night air will clear your smoke box. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, said Oliver sadly. Cheer up, old chap, said the driver.
Oliver.
A mail train run is a grand run for a fine engine like you. Oliver
Well, at
smiled.
least you finally got your wish.
Just let everyone down.
Oh,
His
I know that
driver
feeling
took a
too
long
well.
coastal run with the mail train. The fresh air couldn't help but brighten Oliver's spirits.
Well, that's good. Muy bien.
They made good speed until it was time to collect some important mail from Harold the helicopter. Come on, Harold!
Give him time. There he is.
Harold landed. Sorry I'm late, Great Western. Had a bit of a problem with one of my arms. Kept letting me down when I was meant to be up. You know how it is. We know that we'll be late for our first run, replied Oliver's driver. Soon they were on their way again. Ahead was a red signal light. Oliver didn't realize that the signalman had
Again, the signal man.
several times, but the signal stayed red.
Wait, I think I remember this
There must be
episode
something
now.
wrong with that signal. We'll go slowly and stop by the signal box, said the
Ugh.
driver.
Sleepy signalmen screw everything up.
But they never reached it. The points before the signal box were switched to an old track. They were going the wrong way.
Oh
Oliver's
boy.
fireman was concerned.
That's not
We
good.
need to find a water tower soon.
But they didn't find one, see?
They saw an old station. Disaster
Oh no, I remember this now. Oh! Oh! Oh dear! Poor Oliver! Poor Oliver is right!
The Topham Hatt was worried. Oliver has not returned. We'll send out a search party. Soon he was high in the sky with Harold.
Oh.
There they are.
Oh, they found him! Thank goodness he's okay, too. A bit scuffed and scraped, but okay nonetheless. Nothing another paint job won't fix.
It wasn't Oliver's fault, sighed
Yeah, it was that
I'm
dozy
aware. I'm
signalman.
just glad to see you are all safe. Then he saw something. It was an empty old house beside the station. He
Ooh,
went to inspect it.
ooh. With a few touch-ups, it could be a grand, stately mansion.
When he returned, he spoke to Oliver. You have found another attraction for our island. We'll make this house as good as new.
Ooh.
Visitors can have tea and crumpets there.
Ooh, Rarity would love that.
Hmm.
Who doesn't love tea and crumpets?
Getting lost can be interesting, but being found is much nicer. Especially when it makes an engine feel really useful.
That's right. And that's it. Bravo! That was great. Yes, it was. So full of thrills and spills. You said it, and chills. That's right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this as much as we did, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Applejack, and Pepper Dance. Saying goodbye for now, YouTubers. See see you all next time. Adios, everybody.